What's up, my people? How na dey wetin dey happen within this up? Guys, you see what I was saying about this whole Idibia'S issue. Look at what I saw in the news today. Idibia'S clears all posts on her IG. How she no go clear all posts on her IG? In her let her rest. Idibia'S said this thing is happening to Idibia'S. That one is happening. Make she kuku clear her post so that you guys will not see her again. To be honest, it's frustrating. And I think like they are even, you remember I said in the previous video, I said these guys posting all this rubbish about her and quoting her, even though she never said those things, you know, they are causing more damage. So she has to leave social media for them. I think what people don't understand is when you share things like that all the time, just because you know it's going to trend, and of course you're taking advantage of the whole situation. You know people would definitely want to hear what she said or want to click. What they don't know is this affects the person, especially if they didn't use or say those words. I think the best we can do right now is pray for her and not come up with some random post and say, oh, Idibia'S said this, even though it's positive news about Idibia'S. As long as she didn't write those things, she won't be happy about it. I'm glad, you know, that she just clears her page, more like a fresh start for me. And there were also question of whether she's going to change her name or not. That should be her choice. You understand? Remember, these names appears in multiple documents. This Idibia'S, people want her to change it to Annie Macaroni. Her name on many documents, travel documents, everywhere, you know, is Idibia'S. It's a legal name. Court approved it. She was legally married to Two-Face Idibia'S. You people have to understand. And she's also a celebrity herself. So it's not something that you just wake up one morning and say, okay, let me change my name because I got divorced. No. Annie Idibia'S is now a brand. You don't get it. The name Annie Idibia'S is a brand. So it's not that easy. Look at Fathia Balogun. They got divorced long time ago and she's still bearing that name. In fact, there was a time this person filed a lawsuit, the ex-husband filed a lawsuit that I want her to remove the name Balogun. Fathia Balogun was like, at the end of the day, I think they settled out of court. They became friends after that. And no issue. I think we should stop using our emotions to judge people. We should see things from their own perspective. I know it's not easy, but try to see things from their own perspective. Oh, she should change the name for my Instagram. Just remove Idibia'S. Yeah, she can if she wants to, but trust me, she has a reason. I think a right-thinking woman would just leave her name like Idibia'S like that, considering everything that is going on. She herself know why she left Idibia'S there. Look at this person too, May Edochie. May is even bearing Yul Edochie's phone. May Yul Edochie. Did she just look at what happened? Did she just wake up and say, oh, because I'm angry, let me go and change the name? You need to ask them. Let them explain to you. Because they are not like you, a regular person that is not popular, that does not have followers, that just have anger issues. On top of another person problem. Oh, God. Guys, this next one is very funny. I want to ask this question. Those of you that borrow money to do wedding or to organize your own wedding, how do you sleep at night? You don't know that there are people who legit borrow money to do their wedding, engagement and wedding, and they will tell you confidently that we are inviting Odogus to our wedding. We are inviting Odogus to our wedding, so they will definitely give us money. We will definitely make more money from there. And at the end of the day, you will put 20 million naira into a wedding. and guess how much you will make? Maybe ₦1,000,000. In fact, maybe roughly 900,000. Then you start crying. Who sent your papa? Who sent you to go do wedding? Look at this one. I think her name is Fatu. This song is a Yoruba song for thieves. If you know the meaning, you go cry for the lady. This is the song they sing for a thief. You can see they said, Fatu, pay my money, only pay for the wedding dress. All those easy. I want the world to hear me. I want the world to know that, I especially those people that went through numerous heartbreaks. I want my ex to see this video. They are not doing it for themselves. Some people, if they are even lucky to pay their debts, they will now be facing it in their marriage. You have to give yourself sense. All those people that like to show off without nothing, I don't know, it's people that don't have enough. I tend to show off a lot. Why? Why is it like that? You don't know that you trying to prove to the world that you are rich shows that you are not rich. It shows that you are fake. Ole, ole, ole. Some people are saying, oh, she needs to press charges. Which money she wants to press charges? Person will never pay her wedding dress. She not the money. Oh boy, see, I'll still revisit this topic, but it's on another celebrity. Don't worry. But first, let's talk about Deacon Famous, our guy. See, if you watch my video about Deacon Famous, where he kind of reacted to the news about him dumping his ex for the wife now, and news about him unfollowing his bestie because of his ex. I said that watching that video, I noticed that this guy is hot. You could see it in the video. People don't want to listen. People immediately just judge him, and they don't want to see through. He might be saying the truth. It might be that the lady is at fault. I don't know. He might be at fault. When it comes to relationship matter, nobody wants to take the blame. Yeah, there are some relationships that is too toxic. That this one will say, he did this to me, he did that to me. This other person will say, no, she's wrong, I am right. There are relationships like that, and they will just hate one another. Nobody wants to agree. Why would you even agree when you're not together? You're no more together now. So I think this guy is hot. I think something happened, but because you are now married, you do not. I said this. I said, as long as the lady didn't say anything, you don't need to say anything. And out of respect for your wife as well, you don't want a situation whereby the conversation will now be, you just got married and the conversation will be about yourself and your ex instead of yourself and your wife. I mean, how would you feel as a man if the conversation is about your wife and her ex? And she's replying, she's throwing jabs, low-key replying, how would you feel? So out of respect for everybody, don't need to address anything. Look at, somebody said here, did you unfollow your bestie because of your wife's happiness? And he replied, the person, I unfollowed, but for a different reason. Not what they told you. If I ever open my mouth to speak, you do not need that extra line. Rain go fall for some roofs. So I know it can be tempting when you see false reports about you. Trust me, there are a lot of false reports about out there than the truth. It might be different from the actual thing that happened, the fact. So he's trying to say something, but he does not need to say it anymore. He has already low-key shared it. Then in his reaction that the lady is too materialistic. You have said that. So waiting, you won't talk again. He said, rain go fall for some roofs, so make I just chill for now. But I hope your faves will tell you the real truth. Again, you know, some people get married to poke their ex. That's why I see some people end up with the people they don't love because they married for the wrong reasons. They marry to pepper the ex. I hope this is not the case. I'm hoping this is not the case. To pepper, I say you can always find somebody else where you mess up and I will show you. I'll show you what I've got. But I doubt men don't do that. Women tend to do that than men. So I'm sure he married the person that he loves. I'm actually sure of that because men, before we think of marriage, we can poke you with relationship and move on, you know, flaunt the girl online. But when it comes to marriage, we genuinely love the person. So I believe that he genuinely loved the wife. But then again, he should stop, you know, talking about this because the lady didn't make any accusations, didn't say anything. Then stop talking. Not for the lady, for the wife. I'm not even talking about the lady. Maybe the lady is not as holy as, you know, they painted her, right? Or is not as good as they claim she is. I don't care about that. My own is, out of respect for your wife, you don't need to post all that. Now, you know, I told you I will revisit that case. This one is about Mr. Macaroni.
See, a life without BC is a life of freedom. No, I'm serious. Try. Láti má wọ gbèsè.
Mr. Macaroni finally addressed it, and I hope people will be able to learn from what Mr. Macaroni went through. Mr. Macaroni himself granted an interview with Faust to share it. He explained what he went through. You can imagine Mr. Macaroni that is giving us joy was in serious debt. But his own, I told someone, his own is not just smart with money. Even he said it that he was reckless. You know, he had released a statement through social media concerning this before granting this interview. He said it in that statement that he was reckless with money. So it cannot make sense. Somebody that is reckless with money itself, you know, you don't need rocket science to know that this person will not be smart enough to handle debt. And that's what happened to this guy. This guy borrowed money. The debt itself, guys, wasn't much. Initially, the first one, it wasn't that much. He's now borrowing money to pay debts. Who does that? And you are working. That kind of person, all you have to do is sit down. How am I going to discipline myself to pay back my debt? This particular one that I collected. So interest was rising on this one while I was paying this one. And you know, he didn't pay at once. So as time goes on, this one too is rising. So he was borrowing to pay this. This one, and he's accruing debt here. That's what affected him. Over 500 million naira in debt. Over 500 million naira. He's almost done paying it now. And thanks to his friends. That's why sometimes I'm just going to be straightforward. Sometimes it's good to have friends that are doing well, that are rich. Because you need them. You need them sometimes. And that's what helped him. A friend gave him 150 million naira after he shared his predicament with the friend. You know, you are seeing this, even his character on social media is like big man character, big manism.
The thing is, in all of this, I still had to work. I had to keep working, writing, and creating content. I started incurring debts. So, you know, I'm telling someone that I know is well, or maybe my guy or something. But my guys would never take interest from me anyways if they give me money. You know, but maybe someone, I have to go outside. I have to source for funds outside. I will say, give me that 50 million there. How much I'll pay back with so within this and that. And so it started. Do all you can. Everything possible. Not to borrow. From me to you. Yeah. If you can. It's tough. They will tell you that, oh, even the greatest billionaires borrow, blah, blah, blah. But if you can, try as much as possible not to borrow. You know why? It never stops. Oh, it never stops. You just keep going and go. And guess what? You're sinking into it. It's not that you're not making money, but it's like you're working to pay interest. It was so bad. It was the only reason I can share is because I'm in a better place. Yeah.
So you don't want to believe that Mr. Macaroni is in debt or is in need of money. So I'm sure the friend was so shocked that he was like, okay, I'm going to give you 150 million naira. That's big deal. Another friend gave him $30,000. People, they help people. I mean, that's amazing. But you see, he spoke about betrayal here as well. A lady that he trusts so much borrowed him money. But guess what she did? She told everybody that she borrowed him money. And that was the person that's closest to him. Told everybody that I borrowed him money. He was really devastated. He felt betrayed. Shebi, now you go borrow money. Why did you feel betrayed? Why did you feel betrayed? Now you go borrow money now.
In all of this, there was someone that I trusted, very dear to me. I love her so much.
A woman?
Yeah.
Like
but we're not in a relationship. A woman.
So why do you love her that much?
No, we were so close.
Are you sure about that? What kind of closeness are we? I beg, this thing don't be laughing back. Sorry. Focus.
But in all honesty, she's one person that I can beat my chest to, and she knows. There's nothing sexual has ever happened between us. It's so much is the level of we've just put ourselves that way.
Okay.
But I'm serious, brother sister sort of relationship.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is the trust was there, and I'm never one to come out to say I did this for this person, or I was there for you, or this. All I can say is I've never felt more betrayed in my entire life.
By that person?
By that person, because of what I was going through at the time.
Oshi?
No, Koshi.
Kilishi?
Oh, Omo, kò máa go through nǹkan kí wá sọ fún Afọlárin nǹkan tó ṣe mí lélẹ́yìí o. You remember when you helped me do one P now?
No, man.
So irú P yẹn, that kind of thing you helped me do. He helped me to do some things. That period, I didn't tell him what it was.
Because he saw for me.
Yeah.
And I remember that period.
He said, he was very skeptical. Because he was like, people never asked me for this kind of thing before.
Yeah.
But he did it still. So, Eru Bayensin, just the way you did what you did and how you came through for me and how you assisted me. Then you now call me and you tell her that, Macaroni, you won't help anymore. And then you don't tell Oligbe, tell the sound man, and you tell the DP, and you tell the director in the corner, and the production manager, and you tell the crew, you tell makeup artists, and you tell the location manager.
When you borrow money, you get disrespected a lot. Somebody that on a normal level cannot talk to you, will talk to you, will abuse you. So if you want respect, if you want to respect yourself, try your best not to borrow. And if you're going to borrow, ensure you have the means to pay back soon.
It was like I was imprisoned. I mean, industry-wise, actually, film-wise, performance-wise, I could say that last year was the best. This 2024 was the first year that I traveled out of Nigeria.
Yeah, I remember.
I told you now. Not because I could not, but because I didn't really fancy traveling.
Yeah.
So I know go those places. I know even free to do stories.
To flex.
I did Miami Beach show. Because I did wonder how my how my benefactors go to feel.
Creditors.
See, so that maybe I know even sometimes at the reason say they fit get group chats where they table my matter say that boy they hold you abi.
What you want Toronto?
Oh, one Toronto, no, own Jael, Vida local, in Miami Beach, bye. So all of them, so you have money to be flexible. I mean, they never spoke to me that way, you know. But I'm talking about accountability here. I did not just feel at peace, you know, knowing fully well, say you are owing people in millions, hundreds of millions, and you are, you know, it wasn't that much. Like, and that was why I started with, if you can, just avoid it. Because it wasn't that much. The money was never that much. But because I kept borrowing to pay, and borrow to pay, and then borrow again to pay this other person I've borrowed from to pay this person.
Now, this one is about Atiku, the government. See, you know I like Nigerian politics and the government. They like to talk down or say trash about their opponent. Yet, if given the chance, will never do anything. We even do worse than their opponent. Here is Atiku talking about Godswill Akpabio. You can see the caption says Atiku accuses Akpabio of abusing women when he was governor. This is politics. If you people think that Atiku is saying this because he strongly feels that is what is going on, nah. He wants you guys to be on his own side. It's politics. So don't be distracted when you see things like this. Don't believe these guys. Believe them at your own risk.
Reports that when Godswill Akpabio was a governor, he was corrupt.
You know, he was corrupt. Not only he was corrupt, but he was also in the habit of abusing, women.
So who do you think is going to head the coalition, and are you going to run for president again?
We had a similar, merger in 2014, and there were about 4 of us, is it 2 or 3? We all ran for president, and one of us emerged, and we all supported the one who emerged, and he won. I have not seen Nigeria in dire need of, an experience and credible leadership than this time.
Were you surprised that the state of emergency passed so easily in the National Assembly?
I was not surprised because I know the leadership is corrupt. I have no apologies about that. And they could do anything. And the Senate president is known actually to be having those type of character even when he was a governor.
Anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video with this. So I saw a video of Zlatan and Kataifi playing soccer online. So it's quite interesting. It reminds me of when I was, little. I was one of the best in soccer, by the way, in my area. Yes, I say it with my full chest. Before I can't go boarding school. In fact, the day part of the reason why my papa can't put me for boarding school, I was already becoming a street boy. They will come to my house. I don't play gamble. Even till now, that's why I tell people, waiting you no go do, I don't like gambling. But you see, growing up, I think I was like 9 or 10, thereabout. 8, 9, 10, yeah. I was the best in my area in soccer. This guy, his name is Ibrahim. I can never forget his name. He ain't go put money down. See, Abraham will beat this guy. On my head. That's how sure they are. But after I went to boarding school, came back, a lot of champions don't come out, don't pop up. So when I came back, they flogged me like, you will bet on me like this. And to me, I'm not seeing it as that. As long as you are paying for my game, because I just love the game. So as long as you are paying for me to play, it's big deal, because I didn't have game in my house then. So it's big deal for me. Normally, I would have used my money to pay the guys in charge that, I want to play 2, 3 games. But this time, they're paying for, so to me, that's enough. So he does not even give me the money after winning. No, he does not. After winning the gamble, he does not give me money. And by the way, Ibrahim would, after he don't chop them, he would advise them to use their watch, to use their shoes. Of course, they will come back begging, oh, please give it to me. I'll pay tomorrow. Can you just get... You see Ibrahim slap them. Get out from here. Let me tell you, say, make you can't use your watch or your shoe. So this whole thing just reminds me of my childhood. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe. Until see you next time. Peace.
Thank you for gifting the child.
I don't get 1 million to give you. I don't get 1 million to give you.
If I don't destroy everything for you.
Bro, I don't get 1 million to give you. 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 Yeah, I don't get 1 million to give you. I don't get 1 million to give you. No, Zaku, give my phone. No. Which kind of wahala be this now? No, now. No, now. Which kind? No. No, I don't play game. No, I don't play game. Which kind of wahala be this now? Which kind of wahala be this? Which kind of wahala be this? You won't collect my phone. Everybody's this loaded. I want to collect my phone. This is not fair. This is not fair. No, which kind? No, not transfer any money, give anybody. Not transfer any money, give anybody. Not transfer any money, give anybody. I go not know why they go not say we don't go offline. Bro, I be go not try am. You know I'm.
Talk about making you want to get customer.
Zaku is stealing from me. Zaku, no.
Thank you for gifting Macaroni.
No, I don't be giving 5 goals. I don't be giving 5 goals. No, I don't be giving 5 goals now.
This camera where they use the look us now. Next
Thank
thing
you
they
for
don't go see
gifting
us again.
Macaroni.
They don't go see us again, no. Man,
Bro,
hey, I don't play with you.
Zaku, no. Don't send any money. 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 They play. You are seeing what Zaku is doing to my coach. Zaku is stealing from us. Zaku, no, Zaku, no. You cannot go like that. No, Zaku, no. Zaku, no.
Thank you for gifting Macaroni, Laxi.
Zaku, no. Zaku, no. I swear to God, no. I'm not agree. No.
Thank you for gifting
Zaku, no. Zaku, no. You cannot go. Zaku, no.
Thank you for gifting Machala Capital One.
Hey guys, you see what Zaku is doing? Hey guys, look at what Zaku is doing to me.
Thank you for gifting Machala Tundex.
Zaku!
Well, see, I transfer money to you now. Which kind of pattern be this now?
Wait a minute. Zaku, tell them.
Thank you for gifting Machala Divine.
No, Zaku, no. Zaku, no. See, come. Coach, come.
Thank you for gifting Machala Divine.
My friend will go to.
Alpha, you know anything good? You sit down first. Sit down first. Zaku, sit down first.
When I do for you, place my money.
Sit down first now. Sit down first now.
Thank you for gifting Machala Divine.
Zaku, sit down first. Zaku, sit down first.
Thank you for gifting Machala Mr. I Cheese.
Zaku, I know they give you any money. No, I know they give you any money. Sit down first. The juice where you drink up, the drink where you drink, so not me buy am. You when you come my show, you don't even buy any drink come. You tell me to make I send you the 1 million. All the old drink where you drink, so not be me buy am.
Thank you for gifting Machala Abu.
At the shower that.
Thank you for gifting Machala and Waneri Chima.
Look at what
said, bro, please, if you guys made a deal.
Zaku.
Thank you for gifting Machala Mr. AIG.
I will do it.
I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will
Thank
do
you
it.
for
I will
gifting
do
the
it.
Charmers Game Hub said no they better
I will
in
do
your
it.
pay bar.
Now I can't transfer him money giver. Can't transfer him money giver. Can't transfer him money giver. Transfer him money giver.